Today I'm really stoked to share my very favorite cushion foundation at the moment. I'm very confident about this product. I'm using a lot of hand motion, that means something, right? A few days ago I put up a video called Winter Cushion Recommendations where I recommend 5 different cushions that's appropriate to use in drier season or colder season like right now. And one of them was the Lirikos Marine Collagen Cushion, and this was released last year and I soon realized this is no longer available. They upgraded to the Lirikos Marine Collagen Cushion EX. I did find a lot of comments from you guys saying that you guys have been using the EX version of the Lirikos Marine Collagen Cushion, but you guys have been really loving it. Love how moisturizing it is and love how subtly like radiant it is and all that. So I had to get my hands on it because I'm a cushion freak. But that makes me really picky with all of the cushion foundations that I try and use. But this guy was like love at first sight. It was the Prince Charming of the cushion, so I had to spread the love by making a review. So let's get started. The major difference between the older version and the newer version is basically the collagen content. They doubled up the collagen amount, like the amount of collagen that they use in the newer version, which means it's great for anti-aging, it's great for hydrating. And if you go through the ingredient list for the EX version, you might notice the very first ingredient that pops in the ingredient list, which is the main ingredient, it's hydrolyzed collagen, so that means something. So other than that, like they added a lot of antioxidant ingredients, which is pretty amazing. So if you're big into like anti-aging, or if you're looking for a foundation that has like skincare benefits as well, like this is something that you might want to look for, because I found that there are a lot of skincare ingredients in this makeup items. Also, I did find the EX version to be way more moisturizing than the older version. So Marine Collagen Cushion original version was, for me, like personally, I have oily skin, so it was perfect compromise for a dewy foundation, to be honest. But this one is probably targeted towards more normal to dry skin types because I definitely feel like it has a lot of oil content and also a lot of moisturizing content in it. Also, it feels a lot more dewier and glowier in terms of the finish. The shade that I chose is number 23 Water Beige, and I really love Lirikos shades because they're very true to the color and it's never too pale or pasty, and it's never too rosy, or if you have warm skin tone like yellow skin tone or dull skin tone, I think this will be a pretty natural match to your skin tone. Now I'm going to show you how it applies. The application is pretty smooth. As you can see, it's not patchy or whatsoever. I think Lirikos makes an amazing foundation at providing a really beautiful photoshopped skin finish. It instantly blurs out any pores, uneven skin texture, scars, and everything, and it just leaves a really healthy and firm looking skin. I think it's due to the fact that it contains collagen, which makes your skin more full looking and firm looking. The coverage is more on a fuller side, so it's quite obvious that you are wearing makeup, but the complexion that you gain is pretty flawless, so I think it's a fair trade-off. I wouldn't say it feels lighter than the original Marine Collagen Cushion because of the dew it leaves. It's definitely more radiant and glossier in terms of the finish, but it feels that much more moisturizing throughout the day. As I do have oily skin, I normally would set the makeup with a translucent powder since it will kind of smear if my sebum or oil gets out of control during the day, but overall I'm happy to wear this much of dewiness throughout this winter. The time now, please. 3:18 in the afternoon, so about 7 hours. Ooh, time flies. I can't really notice any change at all, to be honest, even though I was like running around here and there and I was working and I was like pretty stressed. Yeah, my makeup is still here looking flawless as it was. I do think it's more natural looking right now as opposed to as soon as I applied it. I think as soon as you apply it, it's kind of more noticeable or obvious that you are wearing makeup, but it's kind of like naturally blended into my skin and with my oil gland and stuff. I did have to blot a couple of times around my T-zone because I do have oily skin, and even though it's super dry outside, I still get oily. It didn't really empathize anywhere or skin texture, nowhere. It didn't clog anywhere, it didn't separate. But I do need to warn you guys, if you are wearing like white shirt or a bright sweater or something, be careful because it might smear. Because it is a do your foundation, it has like higher chance to transfer or smear to whatever you're wearing, so just be a little bit cautious. Hello, I'm back for the last check-in. It is 8:05 in the evening. So overall, it just looks very radiant. It just means my oil has been produced a lot. But the good thing is the dew and the radiance is still there. So if you have dry skin, it just means that the dew is going to last a little bit longer. I would say the staying power for this foundation is pretty decent, but to be fair, it is dry outside and it is cold outside, which means my makeup is not going to melt off or wear off that easily, so I can't really judge the staying power right now. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing this foundation for 12 hours without any touch-up or anything. I'm quite impressed by the longevity of the coverage though. I can't see a single acne scars or just any blemishes or any spots just peeking through. Even the redness is still underneath the foundation. I definitely see the makeup is starting to build up into the fine lines and the crease, especially on the side of my nose. Like, I can definitely see the makeup is clogging and building up a little bit. It definitely looks a lot oily around my pores. I guess the biggest con for this foundation is that it will kind of smear and smudge a little bit. So if you touch your face a lot during the day, this is not the foundation that you want to go for, or you want to set it with a powder. You can definitely tell that by seeing the traces of my glasses. I think that is it. I feel like when it comes to cushion foundation, Lirikos knows what they're doing, to be honest. Like, every marine collagen cushion that I tried so far, they're pretty amazing. Do you remember this one? This one is the one that I was raving about last summer. It's the Marine Collagen Cushion Moisture, and it's very cooling. It's super matte. It gives you a very just beautiful, healthy, youthful complexion. I just really love this. Since it is cold outside, I'm pretty sure I'll be sticking with the Marine Collagen Cushion EX, and I hope you guys like it too. I think Lirikos cushions are probably my favorite among all of the Amore Pacific brands, and that's a pretty big statement because every single Amore Pacific brand has like multiple cushions in their own range. So I don't regret saying that. Like, I love this so much, and hope you guys enjoyed this product as well. Like, I don't really get any commission by promoting this, but I just needed to share my love for this foundation. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. That will mean wonders for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to share this review with your friends, family, or anyone who might be interested. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!